Here in this question, we have a system of equations. One of them is a quadratic equation, which is the first one here, x to the power of 2. And the second one is a linear equation, considering d here is a constant. So in the given system of equations, a is a constant. The graph of the equations in the given system intersect at exactly 1 point. This means we have one solution to this system. In the xy plane, what is the value of x? It doesn't ask for the value of d. It asks for the value of x. So be careful about that. So here, of course, we need to get the value of d first because it helps us realize the value of x in this system of equations after making or setting them equal to each other. As you can see here, y, and this is also y. So as long as they are both values of y, so here we have to say that these are equal. So we can write equal sign between them. So 3x to the power of 2 minus 14x plus 32. That's already equal to 4x plus d. And we can move everything on one side to keep it as a polynomial or a trinomial equation. And then we can get the value of d because we have here this piece of information that the system has exactly one point of intersection or one solution. So here 3x squared minus 14x plus 32. And we move this 4x and d to be negative 4x and then minus d is equal to 0. We can also combine the like terms, like these two terms to be combined. So we have 3x squared minus 14x and minus 4x equals negative 18x. And then we write plus 32 minus d equals to 0. Because the system has one point of intersection, this means that this equation right here has only one solution, which means that we use that discriminant and use this formula. B squared minus 4ac must be equal to 0 because we have three cases for b squared minus 4ac. If the result of this or the value of this is greater than 0 or positive, this means that we have two distinct solutions or two real solutions. If this value is less than 0, we have no solution or no real solutions. And if we have one solution here, this means that the value is equal to 0. So b squared minus 4ac. Right now we need to identify a, b, and c. So let's write them here. A is the value of x squared. Sorry, is the coefficient of x squared, which is equal to 3 right here. B is the coefficient of x, which is negative 18. And c is the combination of the constants, which are 32 minus d. These together are considered c. So 32 minus d are considered the value of c. So now we can apply this formula right here. B squared means negative 18 squared minus 4ac is equal to 0 according to this equation. And a here is 3. And we replace c with 32 minus d. Now we can solve this equation to get the value of d. Easily, we can use the calculator. That saves us too much time. So here we have negative 18 squared. We write the parentheses like this and write negative 18 all to the power of 2. And of course, we need to write the squared above all of them, not only above the 18. And then we write negative 4. Open the parentheses and write 3. Then open one pair of parentheses and write 32 minus d. And the calculator here stores every variable like d with a letter like x. So alpha with this button right here, and then close the parentheses and write equal to 0. This equal sign comes from alpha with this button right here and write 0. Then we press shift calc equals, and then get the value of x is 5, but this is not the value of x, this is the value of d. So now we discovered that d is equal to 5. Once we get d equals to 5, we can get the value of x. So here, how to get x? Of course, we can easily apply any of the equations and substitute. That's it. And you can also use this equation right here to get the value of x, because the question doesn't ask for the value of y. So no need to get any of these. Use this one to get the value of x because this one is the only equation that contains one variable, which is x, because d here is a constant and we already know the value of d. So we can say 3x squared minus 18x plus 32 minus d, which is minus 5, is equal to 0. And we'll rewrite it again like this: 3x squared minus 18x, and 32 minus 5 is positive 27, is equal to 0. And now we can use the calculator one more time by using mode 5 3, mode 5 3. And now we can write these numbers: 3 for A, negative 18 for B, and 27 now for C. So here we write 3 equals and then negative 18 equal sign and then 27. Get the answer of x as equal to 3. And this is the only answer given. As you can see here, the question says find the value of x, which means that we have only one variable, one value for the x, and no more. So x here is equal to 3, as the calculator gives us the answer here. X is equal to 3. This is why we have to choose letter C as the correct answer. Thank you very much.